Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and an amazing day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the top credit cards that I would highly recommend getting. Now a lot of these cards are going to be either travel, rewards, or cashback cards. Now one of the main reasons why I love credit cards is because I think it's one of the best ways for people to get things like travel, free rewards, and even cashback on almost all of your purchases. But before we jump into the episode here, so last Friday, we were going to do the AirPods giveaway, but I was in Boston. I got my days mixed up, so we're going to move it to this Wednesday at 6 p.m. So if you guys want to still enter the giveaway, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel, and then like my Facebook page, Carter Farr, and then you guys will be entered. Alright, now let's jump into the episode. Roll the intro. A lot of people think credit cards are scary, and they're really not taught it in high school or really even in college, or they're not taught it at all. So a lot of, credit card building and stuff like that is learned on your own. So obviously I'm going to be talking to you guys about the top 3 cards that I either have or currently plan on getting in the future. Now some of these cards are obviously geared towards either travel, cashback, or rewards. So cashback cards obviously offer great cashback, so if you guys purchase something, you get cashback on it. Travel cards, you normally build up miles, and then those miles can be converted into like airplane tickets, car rentals, or even hotels. Now rewards, you can get anything from like cashback to gift cards to sometimes even travel as well. So it's obviously you kind of gotta pick what card that you guys see some sort of potential in. I plan on traveling in the future here, so really I'm trying to focus on my travel cards, which is one of the ones I'm going to be talking to you in the future here. Obviously, if you guys plan on getting these credit cards, you guys do have to have pretty decent credit. I would highly recommend having over 700 credit score before you guys even apply or even try to get one. But if you guys don't, let's talk about a couple of the credit cards that I would recommend getting, and then building those up so you can build up a credit score and then get the better cards. So the 2 that really stand out is the Capital One Platinum card and the Amazon Secured card. So the Capital One Platinum card was my first credit card that I got. I only had like a $300 limit on it, and honestly I would use it for small purchases just because there's a couple of things that do affect your credit score. The very first one is how long your credit card has been around and how long you've had it for. So if you've only had it for, let's say, a couple days or even a couple months, it doesn't look too good. You have to have it like over a year. So what tends to happen is you will have this card, after 6 months you get a raise on it, and then that's when I started applying for other credit cards. Now obviously during this time I didn't go ballsy buying a ton of things on it. I would buy maybe a gas once a month or a couple of other things, and I would pay it off. Now the reason why I did that is because there's another factor that determines your credit score. How much credit you use compared to what you have. So if let's say I had a $300 credit limit and I went out and spent $150, that's over 50% of my credit used. And honestly, that doesn't look good at all. It looks terrible, honestly, on your credit score. So do like small purchases under $10 if you have under like a $500 limit. That's what I found works kind of the best. And then after 6 months of never missing a payment, that's when I went to the Apple credit card, and then I slowly built up that one, and then I moved to a more kind of luxury credit card. Now the Amazon Secured card is honestly a decent credit card, I'm not gonna lie. So what you do is you give them $200 or $300, and that's gonna be your credit limit for the month. So you don't miss a payment, you keep paying that, and then after about 6 months to a year, you get that $200 to $300 back. Now the reason why they do that is because imagine if you just got a credit card and you went ballsy buying it and you didn't pay for it. They're gonna lose money. So you give them almost like a deposit, and then you get that deposit back. So the Amazon Secured card is pretty decent. All these links are going to be in my description, so if you guys want to sign up, you guys can do that. Now, what are the top 3 credit cards that I plan on getting or that I currently have? The very first card is the Capital One Venture card. This card is really designed for travel. If you guys look close, you guys can see like the little airplane on it. So you guys can tell it's designed for travel. So really what this credit card is for each purchase you get 2 miles towards travel. So if you guys spend $1,000 per month, you guys get 2,000 miles for travel, or 24,000 miles per year for travel. Now what I always do is I put all of my purchases that I always normally spend on my credit card, because I would buy them anyways, but I have to just put it on my credit card so I get the points. Now, one of the things that stood out for me was the intro bonus. Now, this bonus is 50,000 miles. So that's about $500 towards travel. So that could be like, you know, 2 plane tickets, a couple round trip, depending on where you go. But overall, this is a great credit card. And now, what are some of the fees for this card? Now, this card, the annual fee is waived. Now, normally after the first year, it is $95. But the way I'm looking at it is, imagine if I got a couple plane tickets per year, spending $95 on the annual fee for a card to get free travel is kind of a no-brainer for me. Not to mention they do have a $100 credit for the TSA pre-checked bags. So right there, that $100, I get the whole annual fee covered for it. And then on top of that, I get a ton of other perks, like all of these. So it doesn't make sense, guys. There's a lot of promotions with this credit card, and obviously this card's geared towards travel. And to hit those 50,000 miles, you do have to spend $3,000 over 3 months. Honestly, if you just do your daily spending and you put it on your card, you're gonna hit it all day long. All right, moving on to the second credit card. So the second credit card is the Wells Fargo Propel card. This is going to be a rewards card. So this one, you do get 3 times your points on a lot of things. You get it on flight, hotels, you get it on travel, you get it on pretty much everything. There's the list. I don't want to read them all off, but if you guys can see them, it will make it easier on my part. But so this card is honestly pretty cool. So what it does is, imagine if you spend $1, you get 3 points, because that $1, 3 points. You get 3 times the amount you spent. So really what this card is designed to do is it's designed for rewards. So you can use it on like Amazon, you can use it on, you know, travel, you can use it on pretty much anything that you can get. Now this card obviously is more geared towards rewards. It's not geared towards like cash back, or a lot of other credit cards are geared towards a certain thing. This is just a general rewards card. So honestly, it's better than a debit card, but if you're gonna specialize in, let's say, cash back or travel, obviously use the travel one, and then we're going to be talking about the cashback one. But for this Wells Fargo card, there's no annual fee, and honestly the APR is decent. It's anywhere from 15 to 24% depending on your credit score. So obviously you do have to have a pretty decent credit score. Now, one thing that's kind of cool about this bonus is they do have 0% APR for the first 12 months. So if you're going to go out and have like a big purchase, you're not going to have any interest on it, which is honestly kind of cool. But don't forget, after that first year, you're going to get that ridiculous interest of probably around 20% or so. So I'd highly recommend, no matter what credit card you have, just pay it off each month so you don't get hit with that nasty interest. Now the third and final credit card is going to be Discover It Cashback card. So obviously the name says itself. The name is the game. So this is a cashback card. So you can earn up to 5% cash back on all your daily purchases. So this is anything like grocery stores, eating out, gas, and a variety of other things. You guys can see it right there. But really this card is honestly just geared towards people who want cash back. So at the end of the year, they do match it, which is incredible. So what that means is, if let's say you have 100,000 points, they're going to give you another 100,000 points. There's no limit. It's unlimited, which is honestly really cool. So if you guys want to get a cashback card, I highly recommend the Discover It Cashback. So another cool thing about this card is some cards have the rewards expire after the first year. So what this means is, if let's say you had the Discover It Cashback card, let's say you guys got $1,000 in cashback. Now you just want to continue to leave it on your card because let's say you have a big purchase coming up. Now some credit cards will wipe it out. They'll give you like a 2-day notice and they'll say, okay, you have to use your rewards or we're taking them away. But the Discover It Cashback card doesn't. You can hold on to them for as long as you want. Same with the Venture One Capital One card, but I'm not sure about the Wells Fargo one. And obviously you guys can do some research and figure out which one you like. So with the Discover It cashback card, if that's say you don't get that 5%, you get 1% cash back on anything you purchase. So you're getting something, and that's honestly better than nothing, because if you're using a debit card, it's honestly, you're wasting free money in the long run. Obviously, some people think debit cards are the best. I don't. I think you use a good credit card, get rewards, kind of punish those bad banks, and then you can use those points and go on, get free travel, get rewards, or even cash back. So obviously those are like the 3 top cards that I would highly recommend. I do have one of them. I do have the Venture One Capital One card because I plan on traveling and using a lot of travel points because I want to go in a lot of cool places. I want to go to, you know, everywhere. But all right, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, drop subscribe down below. Do what you guys do. Comment on the video. Comment which card you guys plan on getting, or if you guys want me to do a review on a certain card, let me know. So we'll see you guys tomorrow in another episode. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Peace out. Bye.